Shamir, so I gave you a bunch of short balls. What did you think about those? Were they hard to handle?
Some of them, yeah, some of them were kind of hard because, like you said, I thought I was there, but then I was still reaching. And then
You had especially a tough time with the low ones, right? With the slices.
Yeah.
You kept dumping it to the net.
Because I just thought I would get there sooner, but then it was shorter than I thought, so I didn't run enough.
Yeah, you know what the optimal way to put away a short ball is if it's higher. Because what happens on a lower ball, let's say I give you a slice and you try to come in and put that away, it's very difficult to put away because when you hit the ball lower, the ball will have to travel on a curve. It's going to go up and then down. There's simply less space when you're closer up to the baseline and you can just kind of sail it. That makes sense. If you're further back in the court, there's more space and the ball can fall safely inside the baseline. But when you're closer, then there's a danger of missing it long. Yeah. Also, if you don't put any spin on it and you got a low ball and you hit it hard, you can miss into the net. That's what was happening to you a lot when I was giving you the slices. The optimal thing that you can do when it comes to killing short balls is taking them higher. So at least the waist or above, because now we can change the trajectory, right? Yeah. When we hit it at the waist, it's going to go up and down, but it's not going to go up and down as much as if it's below the waist. But optimally, if the ball is providing you with sufficient height, you take it a little bit higher at around the chest height, and now you can absolutely destroy this ball because the ball is going to be more of a downward trajectory and it's safe from flying along. You can absolutely destroy a ball like that.
So if it's a low ball, think placement. If it's a higher ball, think attack.
In other words, don't try to kill it when it's super low.
Yeah,
think to just get it in.
Place it.
Don't go for a winner, because people go for a winner when it's too low and they make a mess out of it. So there's a technique that's a little bit advanced because you do need a lot of topspin on a super low ball when you're moving up. And if you watch the pros, they do kind of like a hopping technique where they hop on the same leg, and that's to help the racket go up rapidly on a low ball like that. Let me show you. So when the ball is super low and the players are moving up, they will hop like this to help the racket go up, because here's what you got to do. When you have a low ball like that, you got to provide it with tons of topspin. You got to go very vertical on it, and it's overall going to be a more of a shot that you're going to play out of your forearm. It's more of a finesse shot, and so you super quickly scoop it up with topspin and provide it with a lot of rotation to keep it in so it can go in inside the baseline.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was good.
And the reason why you want to do the hop step is to help the racket go up, because you want to be very vertical here. Okay, you don't want to go like a regular topspin where it's more at a diagonal this way. It's almost like a topspin lob where you're going straight up. And to help this swing path where it's going straight up, you can do like a little hop off the same foot to help the racket move up quickly.
Okay.
So go back. I'm going to feed you super low.
Okay.
And your objective is to get as much spin as possible. That's what you need on a ball like that. Don't think winner, think get it in with as much spin as possible. Placement. Here we go. Come on, hop it. You overhit that. Go more vertical, more steep.
More steep, yeah.
Do it again. Steep. Feed me a low one. I want to show you how to do it. Perfect. Shamir, what a feed, man.
That was good.
Well, I had to really fight for that one.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I couldn't really set, because when you set, you can go like this. There I kind of did it on the run, like this.
Yeah.
But again, same idea. You want to do a little hop to help the racket go up.
Got it.
Here, try it again. There it is. A little bit more height, more spin.
More acceleration?
Upwards. The key is very vertical. More. More this way, Shamir. Watch me. Again, I'm going to show you this way. Watch my racket. You see how the racket's going straight up? Don't go like this, like a regular topspin ball. You got to go straight up like a lob. This. See? Straight up on this. In other words, it's on the same side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not coming around as much. You're coming more on the same side this way. You know what I mean by same side? All right, now imagine hitting this way. So normally topspin is going here, okay?
Okay.
Don't want to do that. You want to go on the same side. same side. This is the ball. You go on the same side here.
Got it.
Just here. That's why I told you it's more coming out of the forearm.
It's like if I take my racket up the net and go.
No, you're still doing it wrong.
Oh,
Don't come around.
Oh no.
Look, I'm here. I'm blocking you. You can't go here. Look, you're gonna hit me. You go on the same side, like this.
Oh, don't let this racket go across this plane.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So.
Watch. There you go. That's all you need. Is go here
So you
to
can't
here.
finish, really?
No.
The type of it, okay.
It's a finesse shot. You're just lifting it up on the same side. Same side where you hit it from. Huh?
Rafa does it all the time.
They all do it on this particular shot. Djokovic does it, Federer does it.
So don't let it go past this plane.
No, you can't. If you do that, you're gonna overhit. If you come around all the way, you're gonna overhit.
Yeah.
Do it again. You hit it a little too much over on this side.
I'm still doing that.
Stay over here. Make it shorter. It's more of a finesse shot. You don't need a full swing. Go again. Come on. There you go.
That time is more finesse. Yeah.
It's gonna feel more like a flick shot.
Flick. Yeah.
Like out of here. It's more out of the arm. The body's really not doing anything. It's out of the arm.
It's all. Yeah.
Do it again. Come on. Shamir, there it is, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Here we go, Shamir. Come on, put it away. Go again. Yeah, you bring it down a little more. Come again. Good job, nice. That's excellent, Shamir. Oh, now what about this one? Okay, that one actually was waist height, so it was a little bit easier. You caught it well. Do it again. There's the hop, nice. You got it. And a high one again. Slam this one, Shamir. Come on. That is so good, man. Come on, hop, 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 hop. Ah, you got lucky there. You see? You didn't quite lift it enough. You got lucky. Nice one there. Good job, Shamir. And here's a high one again. Slam this one. So strong. Shamir, another thing, when it comes to these super easy balls, like the high floaty ones, and they, for example, come to your backhand side, it doesn't make any sense to hit a backhand because it's much more difficult to put the ball away with the backhand.
Okay.
So you always want to try to run around those.
Like sometimes I hit a really good shot. After I hit that good shot, sometimes yes, the shot brings you into the court, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you hit a great shot from here, but you have to kind of come up to the baseline and then see how your opponent reacts, and then you're already at the baseline to get to the short balls easier than if you're already back here.
Okay, what you're talking about is
Reaction.
anticipation. So
Yeah.
I made a whole video on being proactive versus reactive.
Yeah.
So it turns out that all elite tennis players, even like Federer, Djokovic, Nadal, they play reactive tennis. You can see this very easily when they are waiting for the other person to strike the ball. They are waiting until the ball has been struck, and then they make a move. It's very easy to see. Just pick anybody on TV and the player who's standing with the back to the TV and take a look when they make a move. It's always after the other person has struck the ball. So that's what I call reactive tennis. However, there's an exception when it's an obvious situation. What is an obvious situation? Let's say you and I are playing. I'll give you an inside-out forehand like this that's almost a winner, and now obviously you're going to be scrambling. And there's very, very little chance that you're going to do anything with that ball. In that case, I can be proactive and I can start sneaking in. And why would I do that? Because most likely what's going to happen, you're going to go like this, you're going to reach, you're probably going to dump it short. And now if I'm already in, it's going to be a lot easier for me to get the ball like that. I can put it away much easier. However, and this is not something that you have trouble with, you actually do a really good job with short balls, but some players, maybe a little bit lower, a recreational level 4.0 and below, and they will panic, okay? So they will see a high ball, for example, they will run in like crazy, they will sprint up to a ball, and now they end up having the ball get behind them a little bit, and they're out of position, they have to play the ball like back here, and all of a sudden they can't hit a winner. So it's really important that your movement matches the situation. So obviously if you're in control of the rally and the ball is coming kind of high, you don't even have to sprint to a ball like that. You can just kind of gently jog or with these small little steps to the ball that you're in position, but it's unnecessary to go too fast and put yourself in a situation where you're overrunning the ball and jamming yourself.
Okay.
It makes sense. Again, not something that you have trouble with, but this is very often the case at the rec level. The players panic, they get in there a little bit too quick and end up getting the ball behind them.
Got it. You got to dance with the ball.
I'm so glad you bring that up because you do got to dance with the ball.
Yeah.
When you get that high ball, you just got to keep it in front of you. You got to have a safe distance for the ball, and now you just got to dance and track it and follow it and make sure that once it's in the right place, you set the balls in front of you, and then you rip it for a winner. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. So here, go on a baseline, and I want you to do it wrong on purpose, just for demonstrative purposes. Now, Shamir, run up there too quick, and let's see what happens. Here's a short high ball running there too quick. Well, see, that's another thing that happens to a lot of players that try to take the ball right off the bounce. Yeah, on a high ball. It's completely unnecessary. It makes the stroke super difficult when you try to take it off the bounce. So it's okay to actually take it below the apex. So you just come in there, wait for the ball to drop below the apex, and now you have time to execute your shot. Try not to rush those high balls. Here, try it again.
Okay.
And do it right this time. Let the ball come down a little bit. There you go. See how comfortable that is?
Yeah.
It's unnecessary to take any additional risk. Just wait for that ball to drop below the apex, and then you rip it. Shamir, feed me a high ball. I'll show you what you should never do on a short ball is this. Let the ball get behind you here. And that's what happens to a lot of players. They just run in there too fast. By the time they get there, the ball is back here, and now they're in a horrible situation. They have no strength back here. So you gotta do, I always take Sharapova as an example. You gotta have this super fast footwork, and if you ever watch Sharapova do, for example, swing volleys, she's moving her feet and she's like stalking the ball like this. She's moving like crazy, and she has unbelievable intensity, even on the easiest shots ever. Another thing that happens from here is that players are nonchalant on short balls because they think the point's over. They think, oh, look, it's a super easy ball. I got the point already won, and they kind of relax. And that's why I always use Sharapova as an example, because pretend like the easiest ball is the most difficult ball in the world. Even something super easy like this, have a super fast footwork like this, and the intensity has got to be out of this world. Because this is where you're going to avoid all the mistakes that we talked about today by having a lot of intensity with your feet and being at the right place at the right time. Well, Shamir, the thing is that a lot of players, they don't practice these balls either, you know? They play from the baseline a lot. They just don't practice half-court tennis. So with all my students, I spent at least 15 minutes of every lesson at the half-court, feeding them high balls, low balls, swing volleys. I treat this part of the court very seriously because there's nothing more frustrating than playing an awesome rally, moving the other person around, almost hitting a winner, the ball comes back super weak, and then you miss that frustrating half-court ball.
You did all that work to get the meat. And then
So you got to get the reps in. You got to put yourself in all these different scenarios in practice so that your body can recognize it in match situations, and you can be therefore more consistent. Here, do a couple more to finish off this video. I want you to really smack this one and kill the short ball, Shamir. You actually overran that a little bit.
I did.
Yeah, do it again.
It was right in the corner though.
See, that was a winner, but I think it was a little bit riskier than it needed it to be. You know?
More margin.
Do it again, more margin. That's another thing that's important to understand. Length is really irrelevant when it comes to half-court tennis. It's very similar to the overhead. You don't really gain much from trying to go long. If you hit it hard and it's short, with enough angle, it's going to be a winner anyway.
So angles are more your friend.
Angles, and don't worry about depth so much when you're hitting these shots.
That's more of like baseline tennis.
That's baseline tennis. And even there, it's not necessarily a right to try to go super long. But that's another subject for another day. When it comes to the half-court shots, aim for just the service line area, maybe a little bit behind. That corridor between the service line and the middle between the service line and the baseline. Don't go past the middle of the service line and the baseline. That's playing with fire. It's too risky.
And worst case scenario, if it's not a winner, the next shot will be a put away.
Absolutely. There you go. Got a super easy volley. All right, do a couple more. And go. Put this one away. There it is. And last one, Shamir. Oh, you let it drop a little bit. You have to be more careful. Take it just a tad higher. Here we go. Come on. And remember, Shamir, to hit the brakes when you get there, okay? Hit the brakes right way before the ball. You're going to start slowing down. Make the shoe squeak, okay? Now hit the brakes. Okay, maybe a little more angle, but I like that one. But maybe more angle. Pull the ball off the court a little more.
Off the court,
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there it is. Easy winner. Easy winner. All right, very nice, Shamir. Good job.
All right. I got the racket tap down.
You do. You learned it, man. Thank you, Shamir.
Thank you, Nick. I always love coming out here.
Oh no, thank you. No, I think you're playing really well.
Thanks, man.